Hola. Speak English? Hi. Sorry, I just saw you through the window. I know this is very random, but I just thought you were beautiful. I thought you were really pretty. ¿Qué está pasando aquí?
Estamos en el Burger Master, entonces las hamburguesas cuestan menos.
Pero ¿sabe mejor que las de McDonald's o no?
Sí.
También. Las más baratas sí, saben más ricas. Pero es para estudiantes. ¿O cómo funciona eso?
O sea, es por unas semanas, por esta semana. Cada restaurante saca su hamburguesa.
Está bien. Okay. Gracias.
Okay, so that was just you literally just asking what the
What
vibe was.
It's a burger discount for the
burger
week.
discount.
Yeah, so it's cheaper this week for a burger, and it's better than McDonald's.
A lot of people like burgers.
Apparently. Not me though.
Yeah.
I'm good. I mean, I do, but not that bad. Not a wait in line.
Oh, what about these two coming down here?
Okay. I mean, I feel like these are super young, but all right. I mean,
Okay.
they're like tiny. I feel like all these people are students.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So let's
get over the streets.
Yeah, let's get away from the.
How are you feeling today? You feeling good spirits?
Yeah, better than yesterday.
Yeah. It always takes a few. It takes a little while to get used to it, like a new city, new place. You know.
Yeah. No, that's true.
Yeah. So obviously, remember, it's always all about keeping up the momentum. So if you. So we even just sort of say, hey, this seems like it's a holiday today. What's happening? You know, something like that.
Right. Just get some warm-up sets in there.
Yeah. I would do that just to sort of get the engines running.
Hola. Oye, disculpa, nomás te acabo de ver. Ya sé que suena un poco raro, pero nomás tengo que decir que te ves muy linda. Nomás quiero decir hola. ¿Cómo te llamas? ¿A dónde van?
No, vamos a comer una.
Oye, ¿qué hay aquí? Porque es día festivo. Porque hay mucha gente.
Es el día del trabajo.
¿Qué es eso? ¿Día de trabajo?
Sí, se celebran a todos los trabajadores, entonces nadie trabaja.
El jueves nadie trabaja. Pues por eso está lleno de gente.
Pero solamente hoy.
Pero ya mañana regresan a trabajar. Entonces, no, la parranda no tanto.
No.
Bueno.
Okay, so talk us through that. So what?
Yes. So
how was the conversation?
So I said hi, and I noticed that she looked at me, but then she looked back, almost like acknowledging me.
If there was anybody else there, or
no, more like my perspective was like, thank you for the compliment, and then kind of like back to a friend, like appreciate you, but I didn't premature ejaculate. I did ask about like what's going on, so it's like a holiday.
Yeah.
Right.
No, good stuff. But you felt it was sort of there wasn't.
Yeah, she was like, oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah, fair enough.
You know that little.
So again, testing for interest, super important, and it's not always going to go your way. But the other thing is as well, you pay the compliment, and then you always have to follow up with something, because the default will always be you'll pay a compliment and go, oh, you look really nice. Go, oh, thanks, and then we'll go. So you have to fill that space. She's like, you know what, you look really nice, but the thing I noticed about you was you're wearing all black, but it's really hot today. Are you like a goth or something?
You're right.
Just something like that. You've got
like an observational something, whatever.
It could be. But I noticed today there's so many people out. I think there's some holiday going on. Is that
right?
That's
the one I chose.
Yeah, exactly.
So
it depends on how you say it. Sometimes you say a compliment, it sounds like you're expecting an answer, but you can say a compliment that leaves a vacuum in the end, like there is a follow-up coming. You look very nice, I just wanted to say it. Because you're wearing this and that, no? That's what you mean.
Yes, true, but I think sometimes guys, and I've been guilty of this myself, I think sometimes guys will think that the compliment in itself is enough to kind of, stop her, and she's going to get, she's going to come back with something.
Right.
But a lot of the time, they'll just go, oh, cheers, and then they'll walk off, even if they quite like you, because they're socially anxious as well. And they might not be able to think what to say, obviously a bit awkward, whatever. So you have to take control and keep the conversation going by, making an observation, asking a question, whatever it is.
You're right.
Anyway, let's...
Okay. Well, excuse me. Hi. I know this sounds really weird. I just saw you and I thought you had beautiful eyes. Are they real?
Yes.
Oh my God. Because I get compliments on my eyes all the time, and I was like, I'm not going to find somebody with prettier eyes than me. And here you go walking.
Wow, thank you.
Yeah, where are you from? But is it always like rainy? Is it always like fresh and then it rains and then the sun comes out? Really?
All the time.
Today's like a day off, right? It's like a holiday?
Yeah, Labor Day.
Labor Day. Oh, so nobody's working today.
Nobody.
So everybody's gonna get super drunk and aguacalientes and just go, no?
We have to work tomorrow.
You do? Okay, so you have to be kind of safe. Okay. So what do you guys have planned for today then? Are you guys gonna hang around the little festival? Yeah? And what do you guys do for work?
Like earcuff earrings and.
You make the earrings?
No.
Oh, I thought you make the jewelry. I was like, wow. I could use some too. I mean, you know. No, yeah. What's your name? And what's your name? I know a little Spanish, just not that great. But yeah, like I said, I normally don't do this. I know this is weird to talk to strangers, but I know you guys have something to do. I have to meet my friends right now, but I do think your friend is very, very attractive. I would like to take you out for a drink some other time if you're available. What do you think?
Yeah, I have a boyfriend, so.
He can come too. No, I'm just kidding. No, it's okay. Well, have a beautiful. It's okay. Have a beautiful day.
Okay, you too.
Enjoy. Okay, bye. Ciao. Right.
So that one. So that.
I approach her first.
Yeah.
I let her know she's cute. Then I acknowledge the friend.
Okay.
Then talk about how the weather, how like it was like cloudy, and then all of a sudden now it's sunny. Is it always like this?
Yeah. Is it always this crazy?
She's like, yeah. And I was like, and I noticed a lot of people today, like there's a holiday. He's like, yeah, it's Labor Day, so no one's working. I was like, okay, so you guys are getting a little crazy tonight. And then they're like, no, because we got to work really early tomorrow.
Okay.
I was like, gotcha. And then I acknowledged the friend. I was like, well, yeah, I know this is weird approaching strangers, but I just wanted to say that your friend is adorable, like very attractive.
Yes.
I know you guys are going this way. Me and my friends are going the other way. However, another time I'd like to meet you for a drink. How does that sound? And she's like, I would, but I have a boyfriend.
Okay.
And I was like, that's fine. He can come watch. No, I'm just kidding. And then she's like, I mean, if you want me to call, I don't know, something like that. And then that was pretty much it. I just, nice to meet you.
Okay. That sounds pretty good. I mean, the only a couple of my points.
You gotta, yeah.
A couple of my points. Ideally, I would probably keep the conversation going for a little bit longer and try and find out a little bit more about her.
Okay.
And maybe tell her, you want to find out a little bit about her and tell her something about you as well. So that otherwise, because if you had got the number, then it's just random guy on the street. I don't know anything about it.
Right.
I mean? So it's sort of could be buyer's remorse afterwards, and she doesn't.
That makes sense.
So you want to be like, sorry, I forget if you said this or not, but sort of like, so you're from Bogota or you live here? She is. Okay, fine. You could ask her what she does. You can find out, just a little bit more kind of information. You can say, you seem really like the creative type to me. I'd imagine you're like a musician. She's like, no, I'm working finance. She's like, oh, right, okay. Fine, that's a surprise, And then I normally will say something about myself just to ground it a little bit. So I might say, yeah, well, I'm here on, I'm here on business. I come here quite a lot. I have clients here. I spend quite a lot of time here.
Is the frame like that you come here a lot, or is it like I'm just here for a few days? Like, what's the frame typically?
My frame is usually implying that I'm around.
Like you're not
I'm not a resident, but I'm around.
Like you'll be coming back. Yeah, it's not like a hit and quit it. Like
yeah, exactly.
I got you.
The reason we were talking about this the other day,
right,
Lewis. But the reason for that is because to give a fig leaf of sense of this could be something that's
like a very vague hope of potential. I see what you're saying.
Because if you're kind of like, hey, I'm a tourist, I'm in town for 3 days, do you want to meet up? Then it's kind of pretty obvious, and some women may go for that.
True.
Right. But not necessarily all women. So
right.
I sort of, and it's also true for me that I do to come back here quite a lot.
And me, I can come back.
Exactly.
It's a flight.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. So.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool.
All right. So just being like, tell me something interesting about you or whatever, like just to keep it going, right?
Well.
Or whatever. Like in case my mind.
Again, like we said before.
Yeah.
The phone number really should be a natural consequence of the vibe that you've created between the two of you.
That's right.
In the conversation, rather than a sort of. But at the same time, I'm being overly critical here because what you did was pretty good. I mean, it's sort of like, look, she was hot.
I know. So that was like my type, like that. But now you can keep that in mind.
You did basically, and she's with a friend as well. Now when they're with a friend, I do tend to keep it fairly short because I don't want to be like.
Well, that was the other thing too. I felt like I didn't want to because they were walking the other way and with a friend, just kind of just hanging out.
Yeah. You don't want to be like sort of ruining the party. So
that's like how long is too long,
Yeah. So great. Great set, just like those are the things I would have.
Yeah.
I also, this is a really minor point, and it probably wouldn't make any difference to the scheme of things, but I wouldn't refer to it as weird.
Okay, random.
I wouldn't say random is okay. I wouldn't say weird. Because it's not weird, right? We're human beings.
Right,
We're built to talk to each other, communicate.
Right,
so
true.
Just something to bear in mind.
Okay, so the words.
I know this is a bit creepy, but...
creepy? Creepy's better. Okay, I got it. Weird, no.
So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just be like, hey, listen, I know this is kind of unusual, but I just felt...
Yeah. Okay. I like the word. Yeah, okay. Unexpected, random,
That's
okay.
extremely minor.
Pedantic,
right.
But,
Yeah,
okay.
but it is also the mindset as well, because your mindset has got to be, this is completely normal.
Right.
But you can acknowledge that for her it might seem unusual, but for you,
right,
in your head, you know, I'm just a social guy. I just fucking talk to people. I have a great time.
Right. Like yeah, exactly. This is what I do normally. Like.
But I acknowledge that for you this might seem a little unusual, but I just had to do it.
Okay. Hola. Speak English? Hi. Sorry, I just saw you through the window. I know this is very random, but I just thought you were beautiful. I thought you were really pretty. I just wanted to come and say hi. I have like a 1 minute, but what's your name? Nice. Are you Colombian or?
Yes, I'm Colombian.
Okay, nice. I'm from.
Yes.
Yeah, so I've been here for Colombia for the first time. Is the weather always like cloudy and then rainy and then?
All the days.
Is it really? What like? There's a holiday today, right? So there's a lot of people.
Yes.
What are you celebrating?
Today is the work day, so.
Oh, is it like Labor Day?
Yes.
Oh, okay. But you're working. Well, so when do you get your holiday?
Other days.
Really?
Doesn't matter. Like this event is only 4 days.
Oh,
So
okay.
I only work 4 days.
Okay, so do you normally, is this like your business, like when you're not at the event?
No. I work for the person who owns this, like all the I don't know how to say it.
Okay, gotcha, okay, yeah, that's interesting. But yeah, I was just saying hi to your friend here. But do you have Instagram or anything? I would love to, connect with you. I know you're busy and you're working, but at least that way you know that I'm real. I'll be here for a few weeks, so
Okay.
if you want to just put your username in it, maybe we can go for a coffee sometime.
It's this one, but.
Okay, yeah, I know, the signal. Okay, placer, thank you.
Just talk us through that approach, what happened then?
Yeah, I approached, she was on the phone or maybe sending a voice message, and I said, hey, excuse me, I know this is going to sound a bit random, but I just saw you through the window as I was walking past, and I just thought you were really cute, and I wanted to at least come and say hi. She was like, oh, thanks. And I asked her what her name was, Cassandra, and then give her mine. And then I was like, do you make this jewelry? And she's like, no, but I'm working for the event. And I asked her about the holiday. She's like, yeah, it's everybody's off today. He's like, but you're not. Well, so when do you get your holiday? He's like, I'll get mine tomorrow. I was like, okay, gotcha. So you're working for the is this what you do like normally? Like, she's like, no, like I work for somebody that makes jewelry and I sell it.
Okay.
And are you you're originally from Colombia? I was like, yeah. She's like, the weather's always like that. Like it's always like up and down. And then from there, I was about to say something, and that's when the customers were like coming in, and I could tell that they were both looking. I was like, and I just acknowledged the customer. I was like, okay, I'm gonna get out of your hair, but I'd like to take you out for a drink another time.
Okay.
Here's your phone number.
Fine. She gave you the number.
Yeah.
Great. So okay. Well, that was great. That was a really ballsy approach. You actually went into a store. I mean, the woman was on her own behind the counter.
Right.
But nevertheless, it's still kind of a higher pressure thing to do.
It is.
So
yeah.
so kudos for that. I think what we need to start trying to seed in is a little bit more flirtatiousness into these conversations, because at the moment, and this is no disrespect. I mean, it's great what you're doing, but at the moment they are very. We're talking about the weather, we're talking about this, we're talking about that. So it's one thing is sort of. I mean, I think we talked about this yesterday. The cheesy, like accusing her, it's sort of like, oh, right, so you work in the daytime. You seem like such a nice, innocent shopkeeper, but what do you do in the evening, though? Are you a party girl, or do you like to stay at home like a good girl? She's like, well, I quite like to go out. She said, I knew it. I knew you weren't as innocent. I knew you weren't as innocent as you look. I bet you party fucking hard, don't you? She's like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, so you're sort of positioning her as being the bad girl in a way, or at least in some way sort of like suspicious. I mean, Tom Terrell always used to say to me, accuse. Find something to accuse them of, Oh, I don't know if I can. Where are you from originally? I'm from Medellin. Oh my God, I don't know if I can trust you now.
Oh right, like so half of the girls from Medellin drive me crazy. The other half, I'm just like I gotta stay away from.
Yeah.
I see.
So bring a bit more spiky into it, because what you're doing at the moment is great, but it's very platonic level, basic conversation, which might be fine if they like you, if they physically like you, and whatever, it may be fine. But we want to kind of up the ante a little bit and make it a bit more man to woman,
Yeah. Okay. That's the thing. Like on dates, I have no problem doing it, but it's like right now on the approach. I don't know why there's like this block little bit.
It's a mental block, and it is difficult. It is more difficult to do it when you've just met someone. But the thing is, firstly, to just take the plunge and do it, like push the envelope a little bit. Don't push the envelope too hard. Don't say something ridiculously crude or something like that.
Right.
But just push it a little bit. And if she sort of seems offended or something, you're sort of, hey, listen, I was only kidding.
I'm French. That's the zone.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Okay.
Anyway.
Cool, got it. ¿Crees como una persona, ¿cómo se dice, creativa?
Sí,
¿Tienes esa, ¿cómo se dice, vibe?
Sí, ¿te parece?
Sí, un poquito, sí.
Book a call on the link below so we can help you map out exactly what you want in your dating life, the strategy, the vision, and we can help you get from A to B as quickly as possible, depending on what you want. That's the key thing. We've been doing this for 10 years. We've worked with thousands of dudes. We can save you your most valuable assets, which are your time, your attention, and your money, and get you from A to B as fast as possible. So book a free call, a free dating strategy consultation with us below.